Hi, we're here with SarahGrace, and we are in Fort Tryon Park.
Yes.
We just did a wonderful improv. Sarah, would you like to tell us about it?
Yes, I was really nervous because improv is not something that comes very naturally to me. It never has, but I've wanted it to become a staple of who I am as a dancer. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And so I got up the courage to come here, and I absolutely loved it.
It was great.
I was not nervous at all, which
Yeah.
was so great. It felt amazing. It was so fun.
That's awesome. When it comes to improv, do you have like an approach to generating movement, or how did you enter today, for example?
I have this sort of undulating quality that I usually kind of dive into. It's my default. So I usually start with that on the rocks because that's where I feel most comfortable. And then as the movement kind of starts to gather, I just try and go with whatever the impulse is and not think about it anymore.
Right.
So start from a place that's comfortable, but then not think anymore.
Yeah, love that. And then can you tell us a little bit more about your relationship with dance, how you got started dancing, and what it means to you?
Yes, wow, I haven't talked about this in a long time. I started when I was 3, and that was like ballet and tap, and then I've always done it. I've never not performed, I've never not been on the stage, which is such an odd thing to think, but my family, we lived overseas, and I started like really doing ballet there, and then when we came back to America, I was like, no, Mom, I want to keep doing it. I want to continue. And so I ended up finding this ballet school in Indiana, and just kind of grew my passion there. And then through college, wanted to delve into other parts of dance that I really hadn't explored before, like improv. That really wasn't a thing in my ballet school. And now being in New York, I'm still trying to do that. I'm trying to challenge my body and make it like I'm going to classes where I don't feel comfortable, like house classes, for example. It's like trying to get that groove in my body, and then I'm taking like hustle classes, just trying to hustle classes. Like
hustle classes.
Yeah. Social dance. So fun. So now I'm in New York. I'm just having fun, just like figuring out what else is going on inside here.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely,
great. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's what it's about, right? Having fun. So when we talk about like having fun, it's funny because a lot of people don't dance or won't dance, and why would you think that is? Why do you think some people are nervous to dance in social settings?
Because I think that they have to be something like special to look at, when that's really not the case at all.
Yeah.
Like I was just reading this book where it was talking about being courageous in your art and finding this sense of bravery in creative living. And part of what she was saying is that it totally matters, like what you do as an artist, but it also really doesn't matter. And I think taking that paradox into a setting like this, where you're dancing in a public place, kind of grounds you in the fact that no, this is just for me. I'm doing this because I love to do this. It doesn't actually matter what anyone is thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in that regard, do you believe that there's a dancer inside of everyone?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you can see it in babies. They're all like moving to this music. I was literally watching a video today where this dad was beatboxing, and this baby was just like grooving to it because we know from like this infant self how to like move to the rhythm. I think it's part of everyone. Maybe it just gets stifled.
Yeah, you think we're like trained out of it?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and last question for you.
Yeah.
What, in your own words, is dance?
Wow, what a question. Dance is something that makes me feel like I can fly. That's my answer always. It's this sort of kind of out of body experience where I, again, am not thinking. That's the moments when I have the most joy, when I'm dancing, when I'm not thinking and when I just feel like I'm flying. So any motion, any movement or anything like that this quality of like soaring.
Yeah.
That's what it is to me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, SarahGrace. Again, we're here in Fort Tryon Park.
Yes.
All right. And stay tuned and look out for the video.